Hello guys and welcome back to episode number 45 of the Arsenal Career Mode. Today we do have two games for you, one against Swansea and one against Inter Milan, and we also do sim a couple of games as well. Apologies for there not being as much Career Mode this week as I would have normally done. I just decided this week to just lay off of it a little bit. I don't promise to double uploads at the weekend, so we'll probably be doing 4 episodes of this a week and 3 episodes of the My Player at the max, and then I may not upload 4 of this. It depends, you know. It's been really tough recently trying to keep up with the double uploads at the weekend, and I just cannot keep up with it right now. So hopefully you guys don't mind too much and you still appreciate the content nevertheless. We obviously are now very far into this career mode and I am still enjoying it so much, and I'm really glad that I haven't got bored of it yet, because in previous career modes that I've done, it's got boring after like 30 episodes, but we are on 45 now. For episode 50, if you didn't know, I have actually planned what I'm going to do. I'm going to do 3 games post-commentary like I would now, so much like a very normal episode, and then after that we'll do 2 completely live games. So the episode in total, episode 50, will be around about 40 minutes long, maybe just over 40 minutes long, so it's going to be quite a long video. Hopefully you guys look forward to that. I haven't made it yet, but that's what I'm planning to do for episode 40, and it will probably be taking up 2 slots in that week, because that is going to be a hell of a video to try and upload. So I don't know when that will be coming out. It should be next week sometime, because I'm actually away this weekend, and obviously I won't be doing double uploads on the weekend. There has been 2 videos on Wednesday if you haven't checked the channel page, and yeah, so there was 2 Ultimate Team videos on Wednesday. You do score a very nice goal there with Mario Götze, but coming into the team from Bayern Munich and having an instant effect. This team is feeling absolutely solid right now that we have brought in as many players as we have in the the summer transfer window even, and it is feeling like a team that can definitely go on and win the league. And if we don't win the league this season, I will be very disappointed, but we do actually make a few substitutions. We've got a very nice looking bench now as well, with players like Dukmeyer on it, Wilshere, Gabriel, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Mandzukic and Welbeck just sitting on the bench. It's pretty crazy, and I don't know if any of the players will want to leave in January. It's a possibility due to the fact that I'm not playing everyone as much as they used to be, because we have brought in obviously Dos Santos, Götze, many others into the first team. So this team is definitely feeling a lot stronger. I'm playing a lot better with it as well, with the 4-3-3 rather than what I was doing last season, which was kind of like a 4-1-1-2 some shit. It was like a 4-3-1-2, but it just wasn't working, and I feel that this formation is a lot better. I love the 4-3-3 in Ultimate Team. It's just absolutely awesome formation. That's what I've been using in this, and it has been working. You can see the gameplay is a lot better. I'm not conceding nearly as much, and I did score quite a sweaty goal there with Oxlade-Chamberlain. He is still on absolute fire this season. Hopefully he can do a repeat of what he did last season. He scored some fantastic goals for us, and he is just so useful. Absolutely love the Ox, and such a tank. And we do actually pick up the 3 points again against Swansea. We do reject an offer from PSG for Walcott for 17 million, and we do actually sim 2 games here. Now the reason for this is the Capital One Cup I don't really care about unless we get to the semi-finals possibly, so I'm going to sim that anyway, and I've decided to put out the second team, which as you can see is pretty a decent team, to be honest. We do beat West Ham 4-1 with that. We go through deadline day as well, and then after that I believe there is a game against Burnley coming up, which I do sim again. I'm not going to play any of the bottom kind of 4 clubs in the Premier League, just because if it's at home especially, I don't want to play it. If it's away, I'll probably play it. So that's just to clear that up. I do actually release the German guy there and Olsen, just because I don't want them in the club, and that we didn't manage to loan out any players throughout the whole course of the summer transfer window. I'm getting the same glitch that people like Docklanders get, where you cannot loan your players out, and it is really frustrating. But we do actually sim the game against Burnley here, and you can see yet again we put 4 past them. We do go into the Champions League game now. We've got Atletico, Inter and Club Bruges in our Champions Cup group stage, so we do need to get on fire, and hopefully we can start here against Inter Milan by picking up a nice victory. Obviously we are unbeaten so far this season. The aim mainly is to win the league, but because this will probably be our last full season here at Arsenal, this is our last chance to get some silverware with Arsenal, so hopefully we can pick up the Premier League title. Obviously the Champions Cup would be incredible, but we do put up pretty much our strongest team, if not our strongest team. Pedro, Dos Santos and Sanchez and Götze, the front 4. That is just such a deadly attack. And then Ramsey and Khedira is just solid. Marcelo, Laporta, Koscielny, and I've forgotten our right back, Van der Weel and Hart in goal. It is just a fantastic team. You can see there, they obviously have Szczesny that we sold to them, and Javier Hernandez, who must have come in after returning to Manchester United from his loan spell at Real Madrid, and he does almost actually get Inter Milan a goal there, but we were pretty in control of this game. I'm not going to lie, this game wasn't very difficult considering Inter Milan are a very good team, although in recent years, as many of you will know, AC and Inter just haven't been on top of their game, so I was hoping with the team we've got it shouldn't be too much of a difficulty to try and beat them, because our team is just so overpowered right now, and although it is incredibly unrealistic in terms of bringing in so many players, and some of the players we've brought in like Mario Götze are unlikely to ever go to Arsenal, but we do start off going 1-0 up just inside the 40th minute. A lovely strike from Alexis Sanchez. He's just on form again this season. He has been incredible. And I am tempted to bring across one player to my next club, because I know a lot of people do it when they move from club to club in one save. I might actually bring Sanchez to the next team, depending who it is. If we go to a really big team for a season or two to try and help win as many stuff as we can, perhaps Real Madrid, Barcelona or PSG, somewhere like that, we may actually bring Sanchez along, because he has just been absolutely ridiculous for me in this career mode so far, and in like the 2 and a bit seasons we've done here at Arsenal, he has been incredible. So definitely a player that I may look to bring on to our next club, which will be in season 4.5 will be when we move. But again, into the 60th minute here, just before the hour mark, Pedro coming down here, lovely Ronaldo shot round the man, manages to kind of like just go round them and just takes a shot, and Pedro is just proving to be an absolute animal. The reason obviously I signed him was for the 4-star skills to replace Walcott, and look at that, just beautiful play there. And although Theo Walcott still is at the club, he is on the bench most of the time, and hopefully he won't want to leave, but Pedro is just a much better player. And Dos Santos here comes from goal. Can he make it 3? Yes, he can. Putting it past our old fire in Wojciech Szczesny. Much more happy with Joe Hart. Obviously, Wojciech Szczesny did want to leave at the start of the first season, I think it was, because we didn't get him play because we simmed half the first season. So he is not clearly doing very well at Inter Milan, and the reason I don't like Szczesny, you just see here, he just lets in so many goals. We go up to him with Chamberlain, pass it across goal, which, again, he probably could have got down to that had he been a little bit quicker to it, and it is a little bit of a shame that Szczesny isn't really the best goalkeeper, and one of the reasons I sold him, not only did he not play and he was unhappy and then requested to leave, and then decided not to leave, I just didn't want him, and that's why, because he's just not a very good goalkeeper in this game, and I don't trust him at all at the back, and you need to have a goalkeeper that you can trust, otherwise there is literally just no point in it. But you can see here, we do actually end the game, and we do win 4-0, which is pretty incredible, I'm not going to lie. It is quite an achievement to beat Inter Milan by such a big deficit. You know, it gives us really good backing into the Champions League now, because we are going to be 4 goals ahead, and I doubt any other teams in the group have actually got 4 goals ahead. You can see the other results there. The people in our group are Club Brugge and Atletico, and they drew as well, 1-1, so that gives us a huge advantage to hopefully try and top the group. And if we can beat Atletico and beat Club Brugge twice, we should be alright as long as we don't lose. So I'm aiming not to lose, but you can see we've played 4 games so far in the Premier League. We have got the max 12 points, and good news is that Chelsea and Manchester City have dropped points. Obviously last year Chelsea were the force to be reckoned with, and we really struggled to try and get anywhere near them in the league. Hopefully this season it will be much different, and we can just absolutely tank it from the start, have a really good start to the season. We will start next episode with a game against Aston Villa, and you can see the league table there, 4-0-0, only us and Man United with the 4 straight wins, which is fantastic. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, if we could smash 5 likes, as always, that would be absolutely fantastic. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, and I'll speak to you guys in the next episode.